Hey, sports fans, Larry Eater, Run Blog Run. This is Athletics Chat number 54. Can you believe it? Yeah. Stuart's put up with me for 54 weeks. Dear God, it's pretty special. So Stuart's in Oxford, England. We call that the intellectual capital of the world. It's where Brother Cadfile's from. And right now, I'm in Portland, Oregon. We were here for the Portland Distance Classic. So we've got a lot of topics. So let's try to go over it. On Friday, we had the Doha Diamond League. Some pretty strong performances. Kenny Bednarek in that, and Andre de Grasse in a screaming 200 meters. Then you had Faith Kipyegon in the 800 teaching people how to run. You also had a great 3,000 flat and a great 3,000 steeple for women. The men's side, Killer 1,500, Timothy Chariot 330, 38. A couple big 800s, 47, 28 in the 400 meter hurdles, won by Rai Benjamin. Mr. Samba was back and forth. That keeps it interesting. And then on the women's pole vault, Katie Nagiot won in 484 count back over Sandy Morris. And Katie has the world leader at 493 as well. But the Doha meet is one of Stuart and my favorite meets. My first time I was in Doha was in 2010 for the World Indoor. And I've been going to the Diamond League since it started. First time I missed was 2018. 2019 couldn't get over. And, it's been a nightmare since then. So we're hoping that by 2022, we'll be able to get back over. Why do we like it? Doha is a fascinating city. The small sports center track is fantastic, sports club track, and there's always great performances. I do enjoy traveling, and so hopefully we'll get to Doha next year. But for meet 2 of the Diamond League season, did a good job. Then I was in Portland for the Portland Distance Classic on Friday night and Saturday. On Friday, steeples won by Courtney Frerick and Mason Furlick. 10,000s won by Carolyn Tanui and Shiguro Osaku. Shiguro run 2 10,000s, a 27:50. 6:44 for the win in Heat 1 and a 29:04.28 for second in the second heat. The reason why he did 2 is he was told he needed a 10-mile tempo run, and he goes, "Coach, I don't want to run on a treadmill." So he did that. Now, Molly Seidel, who was third in the women's 10, what did she do? Well, she ran a tempo run, 5 miles, 5:19 pace, and then 90 minutes later ran a 32:02 10,000, making the Olympic trials and the Olympic qualifying standard. Pretty impressive. So the Doha meet was pretty rocking and rolling. Then there was the European team match this weekend. The top 8 national teams was won by Poland. The deal is there are 22 events on each side, and you one athlete from each country and then a point for each one. So first place is 10. Goes down to, I think, 8th place, which is 1 point. Poland won 181.5. Italy had 179. So very close, a lot of fun. Understand the Brits dropped some batons, not good things. But, those things happen sometimes too. And then Stuart and I talked about, does the European team champs have a home? Does the World Relay champs have a home? Yes, they just need another sponsor. I think that the World Relay should be the Bahamas all the time. And you know what? Let's do the European team champs in Poland. Keep it there. And then, of course, Summer Olympics. Where else? Athens. Every 4 years, baby. It would sure take care of their deficits. So anyway, that was an aside, a digression. The next thing is Hayward Field. On Saturday morning when I woke up, Tracktown USA sent us a release that there'll be fans will be allowed in the stadium for the Olympic trials the 18th of June to the 27th of June. What that means is rather complicated. If you haven't given your tickets back, you're going to be able to get tickets to the trials. We just don't know where you're sitting yet. There's going to be a vaccinated area and unvaccinated area. I suggested having medallions with a picture of Bill Gates on them for the vaccinated people, and like the Scarlet Letter, have an envy on the people who don't, or haven't been vaccinated. The non-vaccinated are going to have to socially distance. Go get a shot. There's enough out there. And then you've got the NCAA champs, which are the 9th through the 12th, Eugene. 4,400 fans will be allowed in each day. You're going to have to show proof of vaccination, otherwise firstborn male child, that kind of a thing. So what's nice is you're going to be able to get people into Hayward Field. It's a gorgeous stadium. It's a total departure from the old Hayward Field, and I love the old Hayward Field. But I also love the new stadium, and it really celebrates the sport. It's an icon. It's a cathedral for track and field, just like Touchdown Jesus is for football at Notre Dame, so kind of cool. And then what have we got? Tokyo. Oh, Tokyo. Woe is Tokyo. So here's the deal. Continued lockdowns in Tokyo, extended 5 weeks. Sapporo extended. Osaka has some issues too. The Japanese media, the Asahi Shimbun is the New York Times of Japan, and they're also a sponsor of the Olympics. They said, close this knucklehead thing down. And then you've got the LOC boys and the IOC. No one can tell these guys they're full of shit, and they need someone to tell them, stop being pompous. People are going to die, but they haven't gotten there. But what they're going to make you do, if you go over, you have to sign a waiver that says, if I croak, it's my fault. I'm not going to sue the Olympics because, they already owe so much money anyway, and they're such a lovely philanthropic organization. So the IOC is going to do this come hell or high water. What's more than likely going to happen is most media like myself will probably be watching it remotely. We will be doing it via TV, just like I did the European indoors. And so we're going to get a few meets to see live, going to Stumptown on Thursday night in Portland at Lewis and Clark, then the NCAAs, then the Olympic trials. But after that, probably not going anything until Diamond League after the Olympics. I'm just hoping that things clear up. I face it, things are not going to be copacetic until 2022 when Eugene happens, when the world champs happen there, and the sky is going to open and Pre's going to come down from, on top and say, hey, where's a good burrito, and get me my Coors in a brown paper bag, and let's watch some track and field. But that's how it's going to be. And we're going to have masks, we're going to be carrying masks at different places, and we're just going to have to be careful. This is a fact of modern life now. So get over it, stop whining, and stop calling it all a Democratic plot or whatever kind of plot. Anyway, Larry Eater, RunBlogRun. Stay safe. If you have to wear a mask, wear a mask. If you haven't been vaccinated, please get vaccinated, not just for yourself, but the people around you. If you really want to get back to normal and you care about your fellow man, consider getting a vaccination. Okay? And if you like RunBlogRun, like us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Do it all at the same time so you don't forget. If you love us, subscribe on our YouTube channel and watch some videos. We have 2,500 videos and audios since 2010, 369 in 2020. Poor, Mike Deering, our production manager, he should have lost his mind, what's left of it, but he did not. He's still charming as always and telling me to be on time. So anyway, stay safe. I'm trying not to lean forwards, Michael. I know. I'm going to have to get one of those like rubber band things. Anyway, have a great week, everybody. Talk to you soon.